It is so wonderful to have you back here with us in this quiet corner of the world where we talk about the things that truly matter to our hearts. We are a group of caring experts who want to help you find happiness and real connection in your life. Have you ever found yourself sitting across from someone and wondering what they were really thinking? Have you ever wished you had a special key that could unlock the secret thoughts a woman has when she is around you? It is very common to feel this way. The truth is that liking someone is often told through very small, quiet actions and body language rather than just the words we say out loud. However, many men end up completely missing these tiny clues because they are looking for something much bigger and more obvious. Today, we are going to open up the curtain on how a woman's heart and mind work so that you can see the 5 secret signs that show she is truly interested in you. These are not just random things that happen by accident. They are a deep part of who we are as human beings and how we connect with one another. Some of these signals are so quiet and subtle that you might have seen them 100 times before, but you just did not know what they really meant at the time. We hope you stay with us until the very end of this guide because you will not only learn how to spot these signs, but you will also understand the simple science of why they happen in the first place. Knowing these things can truly change the way you look at dating and your relationships for the rest of your life. Now, why does this really matter so much? It matters because understanding these signals is not just about trying to find a partner. It is about being a kind and respectful person who knows how to listen with more than just their ears. It is about building real bonds and creating relationships where both people feel seen and understood. When you learn to see these behaviors, you will save yourself from being confused by mixed messages, and you will become the kind of man who has a quiet confidence because he truly knows what is going on. Before we dive into the details, let us ask you a question. Have you ever had a moment where you felt like a woman was sending you messages that were hard to read? One minute, she is leaning close and talking a lot, and the next minute, she seems a bit far away. This is very normal. The reality is that women often show their feelings using their bodies and their actions. When you learn to read these clues, you unlock a whole new way to connect with people on a deeper level. Let us start by looking at the simple science behind why women feel drawn to certain people. Have you ever wondered why some traits seem to be more important than others? The answer goes back to how humans have lived for a very long time, all the way back to our great-great-grandparents. For many years, women have been naturally drawn to qualities that show a man is strong in his heart, steady in his life, and someone who can make them feel safe. This is not just about being strong in a physical way. It is about being a man who is confident, who pays attention, and who creates a place where a woman feels she can be her true self without any fear. Here is a very interesting part of this. While men often focus on what they see with their eyes, women are usually more moved by their feelings and the way a man makes them feel inside their hearts. What does that mean for you in your daily life? It means that for most women, the type of car you drive or the expensive things you own are not the most important things. What truly matters is how you treat her and how you make her feel when you are together. When a woman feels like you really see her, hear her, and value her as a person, it creates a very deep bond that is much stronger than just liking how someone looks. But this can be a little bit tricky sometimes. Showing that you like someone is not always a straight line. Women often use very small signs to show they are interested, and if you miss these signs, you might lose a chance to start something beautiful. That is why seeing these patterns is so important. One small action on its own might not mean very much, but when you see 3 or 4 of these signs happening at the same time, that is when you know something special is starting to grow. Now, let us talk about the very first sign, which is genuine eye contact. This is one of the most powerful things a woman can do. Have you ever noticed a woman looking at you and she keeps looking for just a little bit longer than a normal friend would? This is more than just a quick glance. It is a look that is full of meaning and shows she is really focused on you. You might even notice that the small black circles in the middle of her eyes get a little bit larger. This is something the human body does all by itself when it sees something it really likes. Looking into someone's eyes is one of the oldest ways we talk to each other without using any words. It helps people feel close and build a sense of trust. When a woman feels a connection to you, she will naturally want to look at you because she is being open and a little bit brave. It is her way of saying that she sees the real you and wants you to see her too. Here is a helpful tip. When you see her doing this, do not look away too fast because you are nervous. Instead, look back at her with a calm and kind smile. You do not want to stare in a way that feels heavy or uncomfortable. Just be relaxed and show her with your eyes that you are happy to be there talking to her. Being able to meet her gaze shows you are a confident man, and that is a very attractive thing. It is not a contest. It is just a nice moment of understanding between two people. The second sign is when she uses small, light touches. This is a very big clue that a woman is drawn to you. These touches might seem like they happened by accident, but they are usually a way of showing she wants to be closer to you. For example, she might lightly brush her hand against yours while you are walking or sitting together. She might reach out and touch your arm to make a point while she is talking, or she might put her hand on your shoulder when she is laughing at a joke you told. These might seem like tiny things, but she is doing them to show she feels comfortable and safe with you. It is her way of testing the waters to see how you feel about her. She is building a bridge between being friends and being something more. When she feels safe, she uses touch to invite you into her world. You notice this happening? You can respond in a very gentle and respectful way. You do not have to do anything big. If she touches your arm, you can later touch her shoulder or her hand gently while you are explaining something. This shows her that you are both feeling the same connection. The most important thing is to be natural and always respect her personal space. By paying attention to these small touches, you show her that you are a man who understands her feelings. The third sign is all about how she talks and listens to you. You should pay close attention to how she acts when you are speaking. Is she leaning her body toward you? Does she nod her head to show she understands what you are saying? Does she move her hands or her body in the same way you do? These are all signs that she is giving you her full attention. She might ask you questions that show she was really listening to every word. This is because women show they like someone by caring about what that person thinks and feels. They want to connect with your mind and your heart at the same time. When a woman makes your words a priority, she is telling you that she values you. To keep this bond growing, you need to do the same for her. Be really present in the moment. Do not look at your phone or let your eyes wander around the room. Show her that you think she is the most interesting person there. Ask her questions that let her talk more about her dreams and her life. This makes her feel special, and that is a huge part of how attraction grows. The fourth sign is playful, teasing, or flirting. This is when things start to get a bit more fun and exciting. If she starts to make little jokes about you, or if she playfully challenges what you are saying, it is a very good sign that you have her attention. She might even act like she is having a tiny argument with you about something that does not really matter. Why do women do this? Flirting is a natural way to see if there is a spark between two people and to make the conversation feel like a fun game. It shows she feels safe enough with you to be silly and let her guard down. When you see her doing this, the best thing to do is to be fun and confident back. Match her happy energy. If she teases you about something small, laugh it off and tease her back in a kind way. The goal is to keep the mood happy and easy. One thing you should never do is take the teasing too seriously. If she makes a joke, do not get upset or feel like you have to defend yourself. Just go with the flow. It shows her that you are a man who has a great personality and that you can have a lot of fun together. The fifth sign is that she makes time for you. In our busy world, time is the most valuable thing we have. When a woman really likes you, she will find a way to be with you no matter how much she has going on. She might have a very full schedule with work or family, but she will still find an hour to grab a coffee or a few minutes to talk to you on the phone. This is a very clear indicator that she sees you as someone worth her energy. People do not usually go out of their way for someone they do not care about. You should respond by letting her know you really appreciate her effort. A simple thank you for making time to see me goes a long way in showing you are a grateful man. Then, make sure you are also making her a priority in your own life. Relationships grow best when both people are trying hard to see each other. Now, it is very important to remember that not every nice thing a woman does is a sign of deep attraction. Sometimes a woman is just being polite because she is a kind and friendly person. For example, a quick smile or a short answer might just be her way of being nice. You have to look at the whole picture. One sign by itself might not mean much, but when you see eye contact, small touches, and she is making time for you, then you can be much more sure that she likes you. It is best not to spend too much time overanalyzing every little thing she does, as that can make you feel nervous and worried. If you are ever really not sure about how she feels, it is okay to be honest. You can say something simple like, "I really enjoy our time together. What do you think about us?" Being open and clear is always a good choice, and it helps everyone feel more comfortable. When you do see these signs, the best thing you can be is your true self. Real confidence is not about acting like a movie star. It is just about being comfortable in your own skin. When you see her showing interest, respond in a way that is natural and kind. If the time feels right, you can take a step forward by asking her on a date or suggesting something fun to do together. By being brave and respectful, you show her you are a man who knows what he wants. To wrap everything up, let us remember those 5 signs one more time. Looking into your eyes, small and gentle touches, listening to you with her whole heart, playful teasing, and making you a priority in her busy day. These small things are very powerful. By learning to see them, you can change how you approach your relationships and feel much more confident. Now it is your turn to take what you have learned and use it in your own life. Start paying more attention to these signals when you are talking to women. Use them to build real and meaningful connections that are based on respect and kindness. We truly hope this guide has been helpful for you today. If you have any stories or thoughts you want to share, please tell us about them. We love hearing from you and learning about your experiences. Remember that every great connection between two people starts with a little bit of understanding and a lot of heart. Thank you so much for spending your time with us today, and we wish you all the very best in your life and in all your relationships. Keep being the kind and confident man you are meant to be.